I am General Victor Koska. Welcome to the 1st MechRangers. If you're watching this, you've shown an interest in the 1st MechRangers. Let's go over some of the highlights and expectations of our unit. 1st MechRangers is a competitive unit focused on tournament play and teamwork. It is not necessary that you have a high skill set or that you reach a high skill set in a specific amount of time. What is necessary is that you have the drive to improve and a commitment to develop on your own and in team practices. If you choose to enlist with the 1st MechRangers, please follow these steps and guidelines. Do not select any faction. It will make it harder for you to join the unit in game and may cost you C-bills to break the contract. We have an F&G program. This will last 2 weeks or less, but must be done in a 2-week period. It will be completed as soon as you make 2 practices with the attendance marked on the calendar 48 hours or more in advance of practice, and you have completed the new members briefing. After the F&G program, you'll be placed in a support lance waiting to be placed in the company as soon as enough data has been recorded on you during practice. The mechs used in practice and tournament are taken from a third-party list of builds used by many of the top teams. It is kept up to date with quirks, buffs, and nerfs. This is one of the hardest parts of being a competitive team. It requires a discipline to acquire C-bills as the builds change, and to master the new mechs as you purchase them. You are not required to have more than 2 mechs of tournament builds. However, only members dropping with tournament mechs will be recorded or considered for tournament play. But everyone is expected to participate during practice, once proper ranged weapons are acquired for your mech, regardless if the mech is a tournament build or not. Team placement is not done on a first string or second string basis, or who's your buddy. Even if someone is a crack shot or high-performing player, you will be placed based on your attendance to practice and performance during practice in our tournament builds. You are the only person responsible for where you are placed in the company based on your own involvement. We are a unit of teammates, not glory hounds or members that tear down other players. All our players are expected to build each other up and strengthen the team. If members are incapable of performing in this manner, they will not be part of the unit regardless of what skills they have or their personal performances. Everyone is expected to be a team player and help one another. Along with owning 2 tournament mechs, as a member you are expected to maintain 50% attendance to practice and no more than 2 no-shows per calendar month. A no-show is when a member does not mark their attendance within 48 hours of any event. You are only a no-show if you fail to communicate if you are attending. Why 48 hours? It's because setting our drop decks are difficult and require time to study large amounts of data for proper pilot placement during an event or tournament match. We need to know who's going to show, so the drop commander can place the right pilot where they need to be. This large amount of data is needed to ensure that every member is considered fairly for every drop. Now that you know a little bit more about our unit, we hope to see you on the battlefield. 1st MechRangers needs you. Enlist today.